Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, the cell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Jones. And it's Bassey in at the 4. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Van Vliet. Şengün with the ball. Brooks outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Magic in Orlando. Wembanyama looking it over. Poke loose. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now the Rockets with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Wembanyama. Şengün with the rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Jones against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. The dish now to Green. Driving to the basket. He gets it in there.
Good read from Green there. Getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Wembanyama. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Van Vliet. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Out to Smith. And here's Green outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. And another 3 for Houston.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
On the wing, Johnson. Brooks covering. Can they get it? It's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second-rounder. Dillon gives great effort on defense.
Back to Van Vliet. From deep three-point land, Massey pulls it in. Spurs trail by 9. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Smith.
Outstanding defensive awareness that time from Smith Jr. Excellent job wiping that shot away.
Here's Wembanyama. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. 4 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Houston leading by 7. And here is Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Jones. Van Vliet. The Rockets with another miss.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Johnson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Outside, Green. There's the triple. Another miss by Houston. Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Green. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Down low. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Spurs trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Massey, the pass to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
The Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Jones looking for an opening. He kicks to Johnson. Wembanyama up top. Şengün covering. With the second effort. Wembanyama no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And Green gets it to go. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Pass to Vassell. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. In the third spot, Fred VanVleet.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Ipo Şengün kicks it to Brooks. On the wing, Green misses the three.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Wembanyama against Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
That free throw missing. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
He hits the second from the line. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Bassett following the score by Houston. Now the pass to Bullock. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, no good.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Tate finds Eason. It's stolen by Jones. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Rockets leading by 8. Now VanVleet. He has 5. Pass to Tate. Launches it. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Johnson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Back to Jones. Clock at 4. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Jones has got 6. Here's VanVleet. Thompson outside. On deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Bassey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson dishes to Jones. Pass to Bullock. Here's Wembanyama. Randale grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Thompson passes to Eason. The drive by Thompson. Good D by Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Jones. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Here's Branham. There's a good screen. Bullock kicks to Jones. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets leading by 9. Thompson outside. Tate a screen on Jones. Passes it to Tate. Out to the wing. Van Vliet outside. No good on the 3.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Jones against Eason. Branham, the pass to Bassie. Now, Wembanyama. The 19-foot shot. Eason grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the pass to Branham. Wembanyama, a screen on Tate. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Green, he's checked in for Houston.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Thompson against Vassell. For 3, Van Vliet. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Rockets leading by 10. To the inside, Tate. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Tate's only got his 2nd basket of the game.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Sohan. Hits it from 3-point range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Guys, it's been all about Fred Van Vliet for the Rockets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
one other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Here's Green. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Devin Vassell out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second leg. Like there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And that one misses. So if you look at the Rockets' struggles, Clark, over the last few seasons, what stands out to you?
Well, I think it starts at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. I mean, a team is not going to make noise in the NBA if they don't defend consistently. I'm sure improving on D is a focus this season.
And he's good on the second. Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Here's Green. Brooks setting the pick for Green. Brooks outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 7. Vassell kicks to Graham. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Graham's court awareness in action right there. Easily spots a wide open man.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Graham against Green. Outside, Green. Thompson passes to Smith. Offline with his 3.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Graham gets a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Rockets leading by 5. Brooks kicks to Green. Smith with a screen on Graham. Smith wide open. He fires. Another miss by Houston.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Graham. Scoreless thus far. Collins wide open. He fires. San Antonio again missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Vassell against Thompson. Back to Smith. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. It's good. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That time the defense all up in Green's business, but he can get physical just like they can.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Graham against Green. Pass to Collins. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. Houston leading by 4. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Down low. Stolen by Collins. Stolen by Brooks. It's good.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jones comes in for Devontae Graham. And a switch here also for Houston. Jock Landale's checked in for Jabari Smith.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now, here's Vassell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, "I thought they were joking." But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. And the Spurs with possession following the score by Houston. Johnson outside, takes the three. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Houston leading by 9. The drive by Thompson. Passes it to Green. Johnson over to help. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Jones against Green. The pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green connects from three-point range. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where that's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Johnson. And recently, the NBA, Clark adding names to major awards. It's a nice gesture, don't you think, from the league to the past legends?
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. And really hard to argue with their choices for naming those awards after. It's a way to connect the past to the present and honor and pay homage to some of the greats in the history of the game. I like everything about it.
Now here's Thompson. Still yet to score. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
No good on that one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Vassell. Over Şengün. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Pass to Landale. Dishes it to Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 11.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Jones following the score by Houston. Pass to Collins. Now here's Vassell. He's covered by Thompson. Jones against Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Jones, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that
one. Green deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Landale. It's stolen. Jones, the pass to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Collins has got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the wing right side. Şengün finds Thompson. Brooks against Johnson. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Here's Brooks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 8 points for him.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
There's the pass to Vassell. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Vassell. He has 6. Pass to Bassey. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assertive three-point shot by Johnson. He's working towards being an efficient long-range scorer.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Vassell. And then for Houston, Tari Eason's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. Thompson with it. Here's VanVleet. Pass to Eason. Tate with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 11. Outside, Jones fires from the line. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Thompson kicks to VanVleet. Pass to Landale. Here's Eason. The Rockets again can't hit.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Bullock dishes to Johnson. The pass to Wembanyama. Looking to get it going. And his offense just hasn't been there. Houston leading by 9. Here's Tate. Pass to Landale. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Jones. 8 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Jones. Wembanyama, right side.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
So it's the Rockets now. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Another miss by Houston. And he's just had one attempt at the line early.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Vassell, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Spurs trail by 8. Now Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Now here's Johnson. Inside. Here's Bassett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Thompson with it. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Jones. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Another shot. And that one is off. Good D by Thompson. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 7. Thompson against Vassell. Back to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Tate. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw good from Tate. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Spurs. Houston also making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jock Landale. And it's Jabari Smith in for Thompson. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Jones against Van Vliet. Wembanyama outside. Six to shoot. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. That one drops for him. Smith's got his first points of the night. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell, the pass to Bullock. Jones against Van Vliet. They set the screen. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. .23 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bullock. Still scoreless. Passes it to Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets lead by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the San Antonio Spurs. Hey, I was wondering, after the show, you guys doing anything?
Well, that depends.
Well, I got 3 free tickets to Golf and Grill. Includes the go-karts, the batting cages, and they got smoked ribs.
Why, is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
Probably because you don't own the place. And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for the Spurs.
Listen, you can play all the defense you want, but at the end of the day, you have to score. Thankfully for them, there's still time.
Putting up points, never a bad idea, right? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the center. Spurs trail by 6. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Now here's Brooks. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Brooks finds Smith, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Smith's got the first basket of the second half here for the Rockets. Here's Jones. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Vassell against Van Vliet. Now here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. 3 on the clock. Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Screen by Şengün. Shoots over Vassell. Şengün with the bucket. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For San Antonio, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And he makes the first.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets leading by 8. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones against Van Vliet. Smith right side. Lets it go from deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the pass to Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. He's got 8, and it's Smith penetrating, and that one is good. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
For a guy who's 6'10", Smith's tight handle is impressive.
So it's the Spurs now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Thompson, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet.
Looking here at some numbers for Green. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged 22 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Jones against Thompson. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Brooks, the pass to Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And he sinks the second. Spurs trail by 8. And here's Jones. He's got 12. Vassell, no good. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Brooks. Smith outside. Green against Vassell. 4 on the clock. Green dishes to Smith. Another miss by Houston. And San Antonio shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. Here he goes. That one goes in. Thompson's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
San Antonio with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Jones drives in. That one a little long. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Passes to Smith. Some nice passing there by Houston. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Out to Smith. Fires the three. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Houston leading by 10. Thompson outside. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass. He's got 16.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Vassell. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Spurs trail by 12. Jones finds Vassell. Wembanyama outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Şengün passes to Brooks. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Johnson. He dishes it to Jones, and stolen by Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Sinks the triple. Brooks has got 11 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots.
San Antonio calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And then for Houston, Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Jayshawn Tate in for Dillon Brooks. Here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Bassey. Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Thompson. Here's Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got his second bucket.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Jones. 12 points for him. Pass to Bullock. Now Wembanyama to end the cold streak, and the layup is good. Wembanyama has got 7 now in this quarter.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Houston leading by 16. Now Green. 16 points for him. Feeds to Green. Tries from 16. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's the dish to Bullock. Here's Bassey. Back to Bullock. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now here's Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
4th in rebounding. And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Jones. San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. Outside, Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama has got 11 points in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Thompson kicks to Tate. Green against Jones. Green inside. 16 points for him. Off target with the jump hook. Spurs trail by 11. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That'll be his second foul of the game. Devontae Graham's checked in for Trey Jones. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in. Poked away. Graham finds Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They set the pick. Graham from outside. Rockets with the rebound. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. 11-point game. Pass to Bullock. Here's Branham. Covered by Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Branham can't get it to go. Houston's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Sohan. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 9. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And San Antonio shooting terrible so far in the second half. Down around 26%. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by San Antonio. Passes it to Tate. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Off target from 3-point range. San Antonio with the ball. Big run right now going for him. 11-2. Vassell, the pass to Bullock. And here is Graham. That 3 off the mark. Rockets leading by 9. Van Vliet outside. From past the arc.
What helps Graham defensively is the length to contest the shot without making contact with the body, despite being small of frame.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Rockets ahead. They lead by 9. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Collins. Devontae Graham is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Sohan in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Now here's Brooks. The pass to Şengün. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Graham finds Vassell. Here's Bullock. Graham surveying the floor. For 3. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 9. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. Van Vliet with it. No good there.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Pass to Sohan. It doesn't go for him. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. To the inside, Van Vliet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And just wanting it more. Van Vliet taking those 2 points. Love how he competes.
Spurs trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Graham. Here's Sohan. And the 3 ball is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Vassell against Brooks. Smith outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Collins. Graham with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Sohan. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Van Vliet. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 3. Şengün with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 8.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Passes it to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Brooks, the pass to Smith. The tray. Hands it from downtown. And now an 11-point Houston lead. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Graham with the ball. Collins, a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Graham. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Sohan. Takes it inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Green's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So it's San Antonio now. After Jalen Green's miss, Bullock passes to Bessie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Rockets leading by 6. And here is Van Vliet. He kicks to Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And that's 18 points for Jalen Green.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Branham. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Van Vliet against Graham. And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 21 in the game. Here's Graham. And there's the pass to Bullock. Here's Wembanyama. Şengün covering. Makes it off the glass. Rockets leading by 9. Van Vliet outside. Smith outside. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Trey Jones comes in for Devontae Graham. Up top, Bullock, guarded by Green. Johnson surveying the floor. To the middle, here's Bassie. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it to Smith. Brooks outside. Johnson with the block.
Get that out of here. I don't even want to see that. Johnson showing his explosiveness at the defensive end.
Now here's Jones. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
On the wing, Jones, covered by Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Rocket lead. Green passes to Van Vliet. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Smith outside. It's blocked. Now Jones. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Van Vliet finds Green. Driving in. Out to Smith. Trying to end the drought. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Here's Bassie. Here's Johnson. Now, here's Bullock. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Devin Vassell's doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Now here's Jones. Following the miss by Jabari Smith to tie it up. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Jones. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Brooks. Can they get it? That's tipped. In transition, here come the Spurs. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Answering the call, Keldon Johnson comes up big.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Outside, Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Van Vliet against Jones. Five on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Wembanyama, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the blocked shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket. And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Wembanyama against Şengün. 18 feet out. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Van Vliet, right side. Here's Smith. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. Wembanyama with it. Outside, Jones. Rockets with the rebound. And here is Van Vliet. Şengün with this screen on Jones. Tries it from 19. Şengün, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Here's Johnson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio calls timeout. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Şengün against Wembanyama. For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Now Jones. They've got Reggie Bullock. He's out there with Jones. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Johnson. And it's Bassey in a power forward position. Wembanyama against Şengün. And stolen by Eason. Van Vliet outside. Out to Brooks for the three. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Brooks has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Rockets. Spurs trail by 3. And Wembanyama outside. Jones against Van Vliet. Back to Bullock. There's the three. Good on the triple. Bullock's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Van Vliet following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Here's Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Rockets lead by 2. Here's Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Jones against Van Vliet. Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Jones, no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Jones against Van Vliet. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Over in the corner, Green. Şengün controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Now here's Johnson. Passes to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside, Green. The pass to Şengün. Now Van Vliet. From the arc. The rebound by Johnson.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wembanyama with it to take the lead.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Pass to Easton. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Jones against Van Vliet. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Now a timeout called by Houston. 1:15 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Van Vliet outside. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And the Rockets with possession here. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Good on the first, and that gives them the lead.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Eason. As he pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 8-footer. Good!
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Van Vliet against Jones. And Van Vliet, here we go. Here's Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And another shot. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 4. 27 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. There's Green with the three. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Van Vliet outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Misses the tray. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.